This is the Warehouse Boys here. My name's Gabriel,
I'm Chris.
and we know that Anime Con season is coming upon us, and there's some new anime fans that are going to be going to the first cons, and there's going to be some older ones, more experienced con people that are going there, and we feel as though that there's certain rules, unwritten rules of cons, that people may not know of, or they just blatantly ignore. So we figured we'd come up with our own top 13 list of do's and don'ts of anime cons. I like 13, so that's why it's top 13 and not top 10. Don't act like the cool kid at cons. If you're in anime, you're not that cool. You're most likely not going to be the prom king.
Number 12. Don't use baka if it's the only Japanese word you know. Like it's some sort of buzzword that you just learned on the internet and you think you're cool because you know one word. Because you're not.
Number 11. Don't use internet memes at anime cons. It's annoying, and if you're, using one at anime con, it's probably 4 years too late. They're not cool. No one cares about the cake. I'll kill you if you keep talking about the cake.
Number 10. And this is important. Very important. If you're over 40, and especially if you're overweight, no offense to anybody, it's just how it is. Don't dress up like Sailor Scouts. It's not cool. No one wants to see it. It's disturbing.
Number 9. If you miss your panel, calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. Like, a lot of guys will come back to these cons. They'll do it every year. Greg Ayers, he's gonna do his ADD written panel. You're gonna hear the same voice every time. And if it's a Japanese person, I mean, it's okay, sometimes stuff happens. Just don't break down at the con crying about it. I don't want to see you outside the panel because you're locked out because the room's full.
This is one of the most annoying things ever anyone can ever do. Don't make up your own character and then expect us to know about it and get all offended when we don't just because we didn't read your shitty webcomic on DeviantArt with like crappy cell shading.
Your Photoshop skills are weak. Step them up. Do not run around the anime con like a little ninja. It does not work. I'm most likely gonna trip you. I'm looking at you, Sasuke's.
Okay, at the rave, don't just walk into the middle of a dance circle, not watching where you're going. You're gonna get smacked in the face by a foot, by a fist, something.
Glow stick.
Glow sticks, that's especially dangerous. You gotta pay attention to where you're going, because accidents are gonna happen, and you're gonna be all pissed at the dancer, when it's clearly not their fault. It's yours for not watching where you're going.
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh my gosh, is that a breakdancer?
And especially, don't get mad if you have some big, elegant costume that you're wearing, and somebody steps on it.
I feel like a princess. I'm just gonna dress up like a bride. Oh, you stepped on my dress. Well, damn, woman, it's everywhere. Pocky is not the end all to be all food. Alright? There are other options at the con. When I go to anime cons, I swear, it's like Pocky is to anime as cigarettes is to prison. It's a bartering system tool. All it is chocolate-covered pretzels. It's not that cool.
Okay, when you're in the hotel room, try to act a little normal.
I know that's really hard for you guys.
We all know you're excited to be at the con. You know, you're gonna try to act all crazy, doing some weird stuff, maybe like window parties. I know that was hot a couple of years ago.
Holy crap, that was a bad idea.
But the hotel staff hates it. I mean, if you want to keep going to the con every year, don't piss off the hotel.
You know what you could do? Draw on the Bibles. That's a good idea. Yeah.
And another thing, you're paying for your hotel room for a reason. Don't sleep in the lobby. What's the point?
Do be nice to security. They're a bunch of nerds on a power trip. Do you really want to piss them off? I don't think so.
Do drink water before you go to the rave. And while you're in the rave. If you're sweating a lot, if you're getting dehydrated, rehydrate yourself, because the water goes fast and sometimes you gotta wait for it to be refilled.
Alright, this is number one.
Numero uno.
Very important. We repeat, very important.
If you take nothing else from the video, take this advice.
This is Axe. This is deodorant. This is not deodorant. This works with this. This works with this. Without this, this does not work. You need this, or if you get this, with this. You get this? Get this? Body spray.
You apply it here, on the armpit.
You apply this on the body. But if you don't have deodorant on, the body spray will not make you smell good. It will actually make you smell worse than you were before. Shit on shit equals 2 times the shit.
Maybe if you got man boobs, lift it up underneath. Whatever you gotta do, I don't know.
We're looking at you, Game Room, guy on the DDR pad.